Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Duply English podcast, the calm and cozy place where you improved your English through deep, real, everyday conversations.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Emma.
And today's episode is about something millions of people struggle with every single day: overthinking.
Ah, yes, the brain's favorite hobby.
You know the moment. Someone sends a short text message.
And suddenly, your brain becomes a full-time detective.
Why did they say okay with a period?
Why did they take 2 hours to reply?
Do they secretly hate me now?
Meanwhile, the other person is probably just eating noodles and watching videos.
Exactly. But overthinking does not feel funny when you're trapped inside it.
Sometimes one small moment turns into an entire imaginary disaster inside your head.
And the strange part is, overthinking often feels productive.
Yes, it feels like you are solving problems.
But most of the time, you're only replaying fear in different forms.
Today, we're going to talk about why people overthink, why the brain gets stuck in loops, why uncertainty feels so uncomfortable, and how to slowly calm the noise without forcing yourself to just stop thinking.
Because nobody relaxes after hearing the words, just relax.
Never in human history.
And stay with us until the end, because today's word tour is going to help you speak naturally about stress, anxiety, emotions, mental habits, and self-awareness in English.
We'll explore useful words slowly and clearly, so you do not just understand them, you actually feel ready to use them in real conversations.
And if this episode helps you, please subscribe to the Duply English podcast for more calm, real-world English conversations. Now, before we begin, tell us honestly in the comments.
What is one tiny thing you overthink too much?
Text messages?
Your future?
A conversation from 3 years ago?
Ah, yes, the classic, why did I say that? Memory attack at 2 a.m.
Very dangerous. All right, let's begin. Part 1. What is overthinking?
You know what's strange about overthinking?
What?
Most people don't even realize they're doing it at first.
True. It feels normal because it happens inside your own head.
Exactly. You think you're being careful or responsible.
But actually, your mind is spinning in circles.
And overthinking usually starts with uncertainty.
Meaning not knowing something clearly.
Yes, the human brain does not enjoy uncertainty.
Not at all.
The brain wants answers, it wants control, it wants predictability.
Which explains why my brain writes 17 imaginary future scenarios before breakfast.
Your brain likes dramatic storytelling.
Very cinematic. Mostly horror movies.
And this is important to understand. Overthinking is usually not stupidity.
Right.
It is often the brain trying to protect you.
That surprised me when I first learned it.
Because people think overthinking means weakness.
But most overthinkers are actually trying very hard to avoid mistakes, embarrassment, rejection, or pain.
Exactly. The brain says, if I think about this enough, maybe I can prevent something bad.
The problem is that the thinking never ends.
Because uncertainty can never become 100% certain.
So the brain keeps searching.
And searching.
And searching.
Like opening the refrigerator every 10 minutes hoping new food magically appears.
Emotionally accurate. Part 2. Why the brain creates loops.
Okay, Emma. Here's something I've always wondered. Tell me.
Why does overthinking feel impossible to stop once it begins?
Because thoughts create emotional reactions.
Meaning?
Imagine this. You send a message to someone and they do not reply for hours.
Already stressful.
Then one thought appears. Maybe they're upset with me.
And suddenly your chest feels tight.
Exactly. Then your brain notices the uncomfortable feeling and tries to solve it.
So it creates more thoughts.
Right. What did I say wrong? Did I sound rude? Should I apologize? Are they ignoring me?
And now the brain believes the danger must be real because the emotion feels real.
That is the loop.
Wow.
Thought creates feeling. Feeling creates more thinking. More thinking creates stronger feeling.
Like emotional ping pong.
Exactly.
And the brain mistakes activity for progress.
Yes, you feel mentally busy, so it feels productive.
But you're not solving the problem.
You are feeding the loop.
Part 3. The need for control.
I think overthinking is really connected to control.
Very connected.
Because most overthinking begins when something feels uncertain or uncontrollable.
Yes, humans feel safer when they can predict things.
Which is difficult because life refuses to send spoilers.
Unfortunately.
And sometimes overthinking becomes an attempt to control the future.
Exactly. The brain thinks, if I analyze everything carefully enough, maybe nothing bad will happen.
But life does not work like that.
No. Sometimes you can do everything correctly and still feel uncomfortable.
That's hard to accept,
Very hard.
especially for perfectionists.
Oh yes, perfectionists often overthink because mistakes feel emotionally dangerous.
Not just inconvenient, dangerous.
Exactly.
One small mistake feels like proof that they are failing as a person.
Which creates even more pressure.
And more pressure creates more thinking.
And more thinking creates exhaustion.
This happens a lot with English learners, too. Absolutely.
Someone wants to speak English.
But before speaking, their brain starts overanalyzing everything.
What if my grammar is wrong?
What if my pronunciation sounds strange?
What if people laugh?
And suddenly, the person says nothing.
Exactly.
The overthinking becomes louder than the communication itself.
And here's the sad part.
What?
Most people do not improve because they are waiting to feel fully confident first.
But confidence usually comes after action, not before it.
Exactly.
A child learning language does not wait to sound perfect.
Children are fearless little chaos machines.
They just try.
Meanwhile, adults write one English sentence, stare at it for 40 minutes, delete it, rewrite it, apologize to the sentence, and disappear.
Emotionally accurate again. One thing people do not talk about enough is how exhausting overthinking is.
Yes, because even when your body rests, your mind keeps running.
Exactly.
You can sit quietly in bed and still feel mentally tired.
Because your brain never fully leaves problem-solving mode.
And sometimes overthinkers struggle to enjoy good moments.
Because the brain keeps scanning for possible problems.
Like emotional security guards.
Very anxious security guards.
Even during happy moments, the brain says, but what if this disappears?
That is why many overthinkers struggle with presence.
Meaning staying connected to the current moment.
Yes, overthinking pulls attention into imaginary futures.
Or painful memories.
Exactly.
Can we talk about the inner critic?
Absolutely.
Because many overthinkers are incredibly harsh toward themselves.
Very true.
One mistake happens, and suddenly the brain becomes a mean motivational speaker.
You embarrassed yourself.
You always ruin things.
Why are you like this?
And the scary part is that people start believing that voice is truth.
Yes, but thoughts are not automatically facts.
That sentence changed my life when I first heard it.
Because the brain can produce fearful thoughts without evidence.
Just like dreams can feel real while you're sleeping.
Exactly.
And overthinkers often confuse possibility with certainty.
Meaning something could happen.
So the brain acts like it definitely will happen.
That creates anxiety.
One thing that never helps overthinkers.
Let me guess.
Just stop thinking about it.
Ah, yes, humanity's least useful advice.
Because trying not to think about something often makes it stronger.
Exactly.
It's like saying, do not imagine a purple elephant.
Too late. The elephant is already here.
Wearing sunglasses.
Emotionally confident.
The brain focuses on what feels emotionally important.
So fighting thoughts aggressively can accidentally give them more attention.
Which is why calm awareness works better than mental war.
Beautifully said. Okay, Speaker 1, if overthinking cannot be forced away, what actually helps? Small grounding habits. Grounding? Grounding means reconnecting yourself to the present moment instead of getting lost inside anxious thoughts. Like noticing your surroundings? Exactly. What are some examples? Breathing slowly. Walking without your phone. Listening to sounds around you. Writing thoughts down instead of carrying them endlessly in your head. That one helps me a lot. Me too. Because thoughts feel enormous inside the brain, but sometimes much smaller on paper. Exactly. And another important thing is learning to tolerate uncertainty. That sounds difficult. It is difficult, but necessary? Very necessary. Because life will always contain unknowns. Exactly. Peace does not come from controlling everything. It comes from becoming stronger than uncertainty. I think overthinkers also need more self-compassion. Absolutely. Because many people think being hard on themselves will create improvement. But shame rarely creates healthy growth. Usually it creates fear. Exactly. And fearful people struggle to relax, learn, create, or speak confidently. Especially in language learning. Yes, if every English mistake becomes emotional proof of failure, speaking becomes terrifying. That's why kindness matters. Not fake positivity. No, honest kindness. The kind that says, I am still learning. I am allowed to improve slowly. One awkward moment does not define me. Beautiful. Part 10, Final Reflection. You know what I think many overthinkers secretly want? What? Safety. Yes. Not perfection, not control over the universe, just emotional safety. And sometimes the brain believes endless thinking will create that safety, even though it usually creates exhaustion instead. Exactly. And maybe real growth begins when we stop treating every thought like an emergency. That line deserves dramatic background music. Very emotional piano. Tiny rain sounds. One lonely coffee shop window. Perfect. Word tour. Intro. And now it is time for today's Dopely English podcast word tour. Today, we are exploring useful English words connected to emotions, stress, mental habits, and overthinking. We'll slow the words down, explain their meanings clearly, and show how real people use them naturally. Because understanding a word is good, but using it confidently is even better. Word 1, uncertainty. Our first word is uncertainty. Uncertainty means not knowing what will happen. Say it slowly with us. Uncertainty. 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 A natural sentence is, I struggle with uncertainty about the future. Or, uncertainty makes me anxious. Word 2, overanalyze. Next word, overanalyze. This means thinking about something too much or too deeply. Say it slowly. Overanalyze. 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 Example, I overanalyze text messages. Very modern problem. Word 3, exhausted. Exhausted means extremely tired, not only physically, mentally too. Exhausted. 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 I felt mentally exhausted after worrying all day. Word 4, grounding. Grounding means reconnecting to the present moment. A grounding habit can help calm anxiety. Grounding. 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 Word 5, self-compassion. Self-compassion means treating yourself with kindness during difficult moments, instead of attacking yourself for every mistake. Self-compassion. 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 And that is today's episode of the Dopely English podcast. If today's conversation helped you feel calmer, more understood, or more confident in English, we're really glad you are here. Remember, your thoughts are experiences, not commands. Your fears are feelings, not predictions. And your progress does not need to happen perfectly to be real. One small sentence still counts. One brave moment still counts. One imperfect conversation still counts. Take care of your English. And take care of your mind, too. I'm Ryan. And I'm Emma. And you've been listening to the Dopely English Podcast. Bye, everyone. See you next time.